Hey pigeons and explorers, it's Miss Betsy, and I wanted to do a little fun, sort of a science experiment with you, and use some Skittles. And the reason I thought about Skittles this week is because we've been talking all about rainbows. And the first thing that came to my mind are Skittles, as they are full of most of the colors of the rainbow. They're missing one color. We'll talk about that in a minute. So what you're going to need for this experiment is some Skittles, and I found a white bowl to use. It works best if you have a white bowl or plate. If you don't, that's fine too. And what I'm doing, you also need warm water, not hot boiling water, just some warm water out of the faucet. So what I've been doing is I've been placing my Skittles in rainbow order, which is Roy G. Biv, which is Roy starts with R, red, and then you have O, orange, yellow, Roy, and then it's G, green, starts with G, and then it's Biv, which B is the blue, and that's the color Skittles we don't have. After B comes V, which is violet, which is also another way to say purple. Now, when you arrange your Skittles in your bowl, you don't have to do rainbow order. You can do any kind of color pattern you want. It's fun to make patterns. Maybe you want to do red, blue, purple, green, or any kind of fun pattern you want to do. I just chose to do the rainbows because that's what we're talking about this week. So let me finish this. Roy G. Biv, and now I'm gonna start over. Roy R O, and that's all I have room for. Okay, friends, now the fun part. I'm gonna add the warm water to my Skittle bowl. And I want you, while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna add it really, really slow. And I want you to make a guess about what might happen. Now, I'm not gonna fully cover my Skittles. I'm gonna leave the tops open, and let's just watch. Let's watch. While we're watching, we're gonna make some guesses. Anybody have an idea what might be happening right now? Oh my goodness, look at that. Can you see it? This is one of my favorite things to do. What's happening? What's happening? If you guessed that the candy colored sugar coating on the outside of the Skittles is melting, or this is a sign language for dissolve. You kind of take your fingers and you do this. The candy coating and the colors on the Skittles are dissolving with the hot water. And look at that, friends. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the rainbow it's creating. And it was so simple. All I used are the Skittles and the warm water, and that's it. So we're just gonna keep watching. And while we're watching this beautiful magic happen, I was wondering if you had any ideas of how we could make the candy coating dissolve faster. Does anybody have a guess on how we could make the candy coating dissolve faster? If any of you guessed to make the water hotter, you are correct. The hotter the water, the quicker the candy coating will come off. So you could do some different science experiments with the Skittles and time it, see how long it takes. Now, do you think these colors are gonna come all the way to the middle? Oh, look how beautiful our rainbow is, friend. And also, while this is happening, I want you to make another scientific guess about what our Skittles look like on the bottom side right now. They still have their beautiful colors on the top where the water hasn't touched. What do you think they look like on the bottom if I flipped them over? What do you think? Would they still have their colors? I don't know. We'll look in a minute. Our Skittles are about to meet, our rainbow's about to meet in the middle. And in pigeon class, we talk about mixing colors a lot. And sometimes it is fun to mix colors, but sometimes we don't let our pigeons mix colors. Why is that, pigeons? Because it makes mud. That's what we say. It turns our colors muddy. And sometimes when we mix our Play-Doh, it becomes brown and muddy. All right, friends, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna flip. And of course, I've washed my hands. But now we're gonna flip our Skittles to see what happened on the other side. Look at that. What happened, friends? Where'd the orange go? You're right. It dissolved into the water in the center. There's a little bit left. Let's check another one. There we go. See how the color dissolved off of the Skittle? Now, just for fun, and like I said, I've washed my hands, we're going to stir the colors just to see what happens. Here we go. Ooh. Now they're all mixing together. And what did we make? We made mud. Now, guess what you get to do? You can eat them. Lemon, delicious. Okay, friends, have fun doing this science experiment.